What is up, everyone? Welcome to Heroes Avenue. My name is Darren, and today we're going to be talking about DC news, and we're going to start off with the Snyder Cut, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into what's happening in the Titans world. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the Snyder Cut because we finally got I guess an idea when the Snyder Cut is going to release on HBO Max, and this is coming from Grace Randolph herself. Whether you believe her or not, she is pretty reliable at some points. And she can't be wrong at other points, just like any other scooper, right? So what she is saying is that, and this is before Godzilla was announced to be released on March 31st. So apparently, as Rob's last video, the Snyder Cut was supposed to be released around the same time as Godzilla on HBO Max, and Grace was saying that the Snyder Cut was going to be released on March 25th, and that Godzilla is going to be released on March 26th. The reason why they chose March 25th is because it's the same release date as Batman vs Superman, and it just felt like it was just like a perfect date. But releasing two Juggernaut projects back to back doesn't give each other room to breathe. It doesn't give audience room to like really watch these films, even though it's on a streaming network, and because releasing these big projects is to get more subscribers. We won't really know like which project got the most subscribers, right? And so Grace Randolph, she made a tweet earlier this week saying that Godzilla, or I guess the Snyder Cut actually won the debate, and will be released on March 25th, and Godzilla is going to be moved back a week to March 31st. And she's also hearing that it's possible that Snyder Cut could actually be moved up March 18th, but nothing is confirmed. And she is saying that it is possible that we're going to get the trailer out by next week for the Snyder Cut. There were people saying that it could be released by the end of the month, but it's more likely that we're going to get it by next week. And that's great. And I'm glad that WB is making the smart move and not releasing these films back to back. I think that would be a disaster. I mean, it's great, but it really hurts. It really hurts the Snyder Cut movement because this is a special project, and you don't want to distract the audience by releasing another movie right after it, and people will probably just look over the Snyder Cut. And so March 18th or March 25th is what we're going to see the Snyder Cut. So hopefully we get more news, and hopefully by next week we get the trailer and we get an official date. All right, so let me know in the comments below, how do you guys feel about this March 18th, March 25th release date for the Snyder Cut? And let me know in the comments below. I know in my previous video, I said that I made a video about how like IGN announced that the Snyder Cut is going to be released March 20th. They've since then deleted that image of the announcement, and they left that date blank actually. So it was probably IGN's fault, and I'm sorry if you guys follow that. But I knew something was fishy about that post. All right, so let's go ahead and move over to what's happening in the Titans world. So Titans is going to be released on HBO Max as well, and they're currently shooting season 3 right now. And hopefully this season 3 has a better season finale, because every season finale has been kind of weird, and it doesn't live up to the expectations that the whole season builds up. And so with today's announcement, Titans has officially casted their Tim Drake with Jay Lycurgo. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. But it's the same actor from one of the thugs in the Batman movie by Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson. So he's one of those actors where it's that same scene in the trailer where Robert Pattinson beating up on that thug, and then the camera points to the other thugs, and there's a kid in the background that just looks so frightened by how brutal this Batman is, and that's Jay Lycurgo. And he's going to be Tim Drake in the Titans HBO Max series. And this is what the Variety describes Tim Drake as in the show. He says, Drake is described as a streetwise kid who managed to grow up on the toughest street without losing his indelible belief in heroism. His easygoing demeanor is backed up by a near-genius mind, a natural detective with a perception of detail far beyond his years. Fans of the Batman comic will recall that Drake served with Batman as a third Robin. Lycurgo is next set to appear in the supporting role in Matt Reeves' upcoming feature, The Batman, though if he will be playing Drake in the film as well remains unclear. So the article even talks about the Batman movie and how he's casted in it, and we actually don't know what character he's playing. It's possible that he's not going to be Tim Drake in that movie, just because they're so different from each other. And I doubt that the Batman is a prequel to Titans movie, because we already saw Batman in or Titans series, because we already saw Batman in that series, and it's the actor from Game of Thrones, and it's not gonna work. I guess in a way, the multiverse in DC, it kind of like answers this question whether or not they're connected or not. Most likely they're not connected, but they're just on parallel universes, right? And so actors are able to play in one DC project and play a different character in another DC project, and maybe we might see more of this later on. It's a good precedent that DC is doing with the multiverse, because actors like Jay can play different roles in this universe and not have to be, stick to one character in one gigantic IP. And so he could play different characters in the Batman universe as well. And so yeah, I don't really know much about this actor. I'm sure he's like very early on in his career, and might I say, like, this is an incredible start for his career. I mean, playing like an actor or a character in the Batman, plus playing another character, an iconic character in the Titans series as Robin. I mean, that is a great start for any actor for reals. And so Tim Drake to me is my favorite Robin character out of the three. And a lot of people on the internet are saying like, it's too early. It's way too early, because we have Red Hood, and then we're gonna get Tim Drake at the same time. Like, I hear you guys. I hear you. I mean, it feels like we get one Robin each season, right? And so we got Dick Grayson. We did get Jason Todd in the first season as well. We got a lot more of Jason Todd in the second season. But I don't think he's going to turn into Robin right away in season 3. He could just be an important character during the entire series that we see, probably at the end of the series, because they're currently shooting right now, and there's no way they're gonna put him in the early episodes. So he's probably in the later half of the series or the season of season 3, and so he's probably not going to be Robin straight out of the bat. I think he's just going to be introduced as Tim Drake, and then we might see how Dick Grayson communicates to Tim, and maybe he might mentor him in a better way than he did with Jason Todd, and that dynamic probably would be so different. Hopefully, if the series goes on, we might see Red Robin. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, that's it for today. I want to know your guys' thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys excited for Tim Drake to be in Titans season 3? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys again. Bye.